Here in the heart of Hamilton, Ontario, you will find one of Canada's oldest, most research-intensive universities. Welcome to McMaster University, Faculty of Engineering. I'm Michael Thompson, Professor and Associate Dean of Graduate Studies here at McMaster, and I invite you to spend the next few minutes exploring our programs. Thanks for joining us for this unique Canadian Engineering Graduate Studies Fair. We wish we could meet with you in person, but nevertheless appreciate this opportunity to share a bit about McMaster and what makes us different. Our institution is ranked amongst the world's best. This year, Times Higher Education placed McMaster as number 69 in the world. The Faculty of Engineering played a significant role in helping McMaster earn that reputation as one of Canada's most innovative universities. Our focus on experiential problem-based learning and our interdisciplinary approach to collaboration, both in our undergraduate and our graduate programs, results in smarter insights and big ideas. It all starts with our students. Each year, we welcome graduate students from all over the globe, adding richness to our professional programs and our research. We encourage our researchers to tackle real-world research problems that will make an impact on society in a range of areas such as climate change, healthcare, and next-generation vehicles. Our professional graduate programs offer project-based learning, making it possible to work with community partners and help them solve real challenges. We value our strong sense of community that brings together graduate students and professors who are motivated and inspired to become engaged citizen scholars who will collaborate to create a brighter world. We recognize that professional skills development in our graduate students is critical to their success in academia and in industry. We are the only institution in Ontario to offer a co-op option to all of our graduate students, masters and PhDs. And we will offer opportunities through our Fireball Academy, letting students train in communications, entrepreneurship, career planning, and other skills. Our Engineering Graduate Society offers support to students and opportunities to network, including at their annual conference. This is a place for you to pursue specialized knowledge, partner with industry and research organizations on real-world projects, and to gain access to expertise, funding, and state-of-the-art facilities. It is a place where you will be encouraged to innovate, investigate, and collaborate, all the while earning a master's or PhD that will advance your career. So let's take a closer look.
Welcome to McMaster University, located in Hamilton, Ontario. Nestled on 300 acres next to a nature reserve, the McMaster campus is picturesque and tranquil. But look behind the ivy-covered walls and you'll find a powerhouse of engineering research and innovation. At MacEng, our researchers collaborate across disciplines and are continuing to push the boundaries of discovery to create solutions to global grand challenges. Inspired by the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, we are committed to tackling the world's complex problems. Working with community and industry partners, we have research strength in areas such as micro-nanotechnology, smart systems, and bioinnovation. When new global challenges emerge, MacEng is here to help.
The Chinese city of Wuhan and nearby towns locked down.
This time the outbreak is in Beijing.
There is new concern over the spread of COVID-19.
New cases of COVID-19 are surging.
COVID-19 is now the third leading cause of death in the U.S.
They're fighting a war here and they're losing.
They're a cause for concern for all of us.
For those of you with specialized skills looking to help our frontline workers, we do want to hear from you.
At the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic in March, McMaster engineers came together, acting swiftly and pivoted their research to tackle challenges related to the pandemic. They answered the call from the federal government to create solutions to a shortage of personal protective equipment. They started designing and testing mask prototypes that could be made locally. Soon, more members of our Fireball family joined the fight. Amanda Tompkins, electrical and biomedical engineering student, and her sister Kayla, a nursing student, designed a mask that could be used in place of an N95 respirator. Engineering student Alec Fernbeck and his father and professor Michael Noseworthy produced 3D printed face shields in the iBiomed design studio. Longan Vision, a McMaster engineering startup, created Gatekeeper, a a temperature sensing technology that can be used in public places to detect a high body temperature, a common symptom of COVID-19. In June, McMaster opened the Center of Excellence in Protective Equipment and Materials. The center is dedicated to the advancement of personal protective equipment products in Canada. Ishwar K. Puri, Dean of Engineering, and his team created a 15-minute test that can detect SARS-CoV-2 antibodies in blood with a finger prick. As the world waits for an effective vaccine to COVID-19, our researchers are bringing to market a technology to store and transport vaccines safely without refrigeration. McMaster researchers, students, and industry partners continue to work together to face unprecedented challenges caused by COVID-19. Our innovative efforts will make a difference in our communities in the months and years to come. If you are interested in solving global grand challenges, you might consider research-based master's or PhD programs at McMaster.
So what I really enjoy about research is basically answering a question that no one's really thought about or no one has been able to answer before. So basically taking what I've learned in my undergrad and throughout grad school and applying that to some new question that will ultimately create a better product. After my PhD, I'm hoping to take an industry position. I chose to do a PhD because I've researched into PhD versus masters and found that PhDs are more so directing the research and thinking of new ideas and creating new products, and so that's something that I'd like to do.
Engineering and technology education, a mix of theory and practice, classroom study and real-world problem solving. To learn to build new products, run a manufacturing plant, or design the technologies of the future, you need a balance of all these elements. If you're looking to upgrade your skills, manage projects, and advance your career as an engineer, consider a course-based master's program including those offered by the W. Booth School of Engineering, Practice and Technology.
HINT stands for Healthcare Innovation in Neurotechnology, and as you've guessed it from the name, we're building a wearable device in the medical field for stroke detection. So it is aimed at high-risk patients who have just recently had a warning stroke. So what we do is we give them one of our wearable devices to keep them safe at home. They can wear it even while they're sleeping, and it will let them know, their caregivers and emergency services, so we can rush them to treatment in a timely manner.
So the School of Engineering, Practice and Technology prepared us for building the company HINT because it taught us the customer development methodology, which is talk to your customers, figure out their needs, and adapt your strategy for getting to market based on what the customer needs.
The program I graduated from helps you use the skills into looking different problems from a human-centric approach, and instead of you solving for problems, you'd be solving for people. So looking into people's behavior and certain expectations, you'll be able to design a solution for their problems and difficulties.
So the program was very hands-on in a sense. It helped us, all the projects were aimed at developing the business itself. Everything that we did in our master's program was geared towards building our business.
We are the only university in Ontario that offers a graduate co-op option. It allows students to work outside the university to work in fields relevant to their degrees to gain experience. From government organizations to big tech, non-profit to startup companies, our students are working in a wide range of industries.
So when I was an undergraduate, I did like a research term every summer because I thought the route I wanted to go was just like academia and like just do like that kind of just single lane track. And I never really got like a real co-op experience. So when I got to grad school, I kind of realized that. And I remember through the career services department with like Jessica Farrell and Adam Pepler, they kind of talked about why it's kind of important to get more diversified experience. And they gave a lot of reasons why.
Then at the same time was fortunate enough to get an email from Adam Pepler about this opportunity at Apple, and I applied there. They offered me an internship, and I was really happy to get it and happy to go there. You learn very quickly that nothing big can be done on your own. And because of that, you have to collaborate, and having people skills And strong communication skills is just as important as your technical skills at that case. You won't be able to get very far without those.
Here to support you throughout your graduate journey is our Engineering Graduate Society.
Hi there, my name's Katie and I'm a PhD candidate from Civil Engineering. I'm also the current co-president of the Engineering Graduate Society, or EGS for short. So the EGS is a student-led organization that helps to support and offer unique opportunities to engineering grad students. Now these opportunities range from apple picking to MATLAB workshops, to brewery tours, to even teaching you how to network and tell your story. The EGS is most known for METRIC, the McMaster Engineering Technology and Innovation Conference, which allows grad students to come and share their awesome research with their peers. Now this year, due to COVID-19, METRIC 2020 is going online, and we're using this opportunity to open METRIC up to other universities to continue to grow the engineering graduate student community. Now with that being said, I will hand it over to my counterpart, Evan.
Thanks, Katie. I'm Evan Wright, a PhD student in chemical engineering and the other co-president of the EGS. So beyond our great events and workshops, we also do a lot of work behind the scenes to make life better for graduate students. We do this by representing your interests and liaising with a lot of other groups on campus, including the Canadian Union of Public Employees, which is the union for teaching assistants, and the Graduate Students Association. By working with them, we can help solve problems and address issues as they come up. Beyond that, we're also really proud of our Travel Awards program, a scholarship that we give out to students who travel to conferences, allowing them to help share their work and present their research. So if you're ever looking to get involved with us, we're always looking for volunteers, and we elect department representatives each year. And with that, I'll say hopefully at some point I'll see you here at McMaster, and maybe even as part of the EGS.
I think that civil engineering students that I've worked with are really good at working together. They tell me that part of why they chose McMaster in the first place is that they like the community feel of it, and I see that in our students as they work together on projects and outside the classroom as well. It seems like there's a really good rapport among the students, and I like to watch them.
What inspires me the most about our students in our department is the level of their involvement in all different aspects of our community. From involvement in different clubs and student chapters to involvement in so many other activities, that's very inspiring.
Hello, I'm Siobhan Koch, the Recruitment and Promotions Coordinator here in the Faculty of Engineering at McMaster. Thank you so much for taking the time today to join our event. I encourage you to take a little bit of time and jump into our sessions. We have various sessions happening throughout the day on research programs, course-based programs, co-op and career services, as well as the application and admissions process. These sessions are happening from 1:30 to 2:00 p.m. and 5:30 to 6:00 p.m. As well, if you click the Expo section, you can take a look at our booths that are happening and available all throughout the entire day, where we have various faculty, staff, and students here to help you. If you have any questions that do not get answered through the event, you can also reach myself at enggrad@mcmaster.ca. Thank you and have a great day. Bye, guys.